Hi, Adam VC here. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to cord wrap your buffer tube on your AR pistol. So these are the materials you're going to need to wrap your AR-15 buffer tube. Piece of graphite. I'm using PVC pipe to simulate a buffer tube. Paracord, crochet hook, pair of scissors, and a lighter. Getting this wrap started is the hardest part. Once you get this wrap started, it's pretty much a breeze. So your first move is to place the piece of carbon fiber over the paracord like such. Pick up the gun, wrap the paracord first around the body of the buffer tube, come over the graphite, around the body again, and then over the graphite again in the opposite direction. Then go around the body again, opposite direction, and so on and so forth. You can kind of pull against the wrap like this to tighten it back and keep it all tightly cinched together. You're going to have to go a little bit slower than me in order to keep it tight, but I'm going fast for the demonstration. So just have patience, keep the wrap really tight as you can for the best effect. So at about this stage, let go of that part, grab your crochet hook, push it through your first strand, and pull your rear end here through. Oh, and make sure that the hook is facing down towards the buffer tube, otherwise the paracord will slip out every time. Pull that taut. It should keep your wrap at the back nice and tight while you continue to work up the tube. Made a mistake there. That's far enough. For your final, right before you go through all these strands here, like I'll show you in a minute, make one final wrap around the carbon fiber like this without going around the body. Okay. This is where the crochet hook comes into play. I'm going to take this crochet hook through the first strand here. Hook the paracord and pull it through. This will be harder to do with a tight wrap. Don't worry about it, you'll get through it. just like so. You're going to do that all the way through to this side where you get here, and that's where we'll tie it off. Alright, so we've made it to the back of the buffer tube. Now we're going to tie it off. Make a small loop knot here. I know this is a really simple knot, but it's worked for me. It's really effective. Make a loop here and go around it here. Oh wait, one thing I want to show you first is I've knotted the ends here. This is very important. You have to knot these ends. So make a loop, go around your loop with your other end. This. Sorry about the view, and you can't see it very well. And pull the short end there to tighten it. Here you have a strong loop. Now if this was a little tighter here, like I mentioned, you're going to have to go slower than I did. Make sure it's all tight. Then it won't shift at all when you pull on it. The reason I make this loop is so you can attach and hang your AR-15 pistol to a vest or some sort of a sling carry that's hands-free. You can just clip into this lanyard loop, and then you've got hands-free carry for your AR-15 pistol. Now I'm going to show you my pistol, what I've done with it. This is the finished product right here. This is where my lanyard is. You could reverse the operation if you'd like and hang the lanyard loop from this end. Then you'd end up starting your wrap here, going around, and then pulling it back through. Basically, it's going to be the same thing in reverse. And then your lanyard loop would be at the back. I chose to make mine here. You can see this is just really strong. Can't shift it at all. I've done a nice tight wrap on this. It's a fantastic job. One of the suggestions on the forum that I heard was you can use paracord and crazy glue. That just disgusted me. I couldn't believe that they had suggested that on the forum. I would never touch crazy glue to any of my guns. This, by the way, is a Bushmaster Carbon 15 pistol. Yeah, so this is just really strong here. And then you can really yank on that. I've also used this wrap on several other of my guns. I've used this cord wrap on a few other of my guns as well. One of them is this Winchester Model 94 .44 Magnum saddle model. I put this cord wrap on the lever here just to make it more user friendly for my hands. I can cock it really hard and not scar up my knuckles at all. This has proven to be really useful. Instead of a carbon fiber piece, I've used rope in place of that. Now you can't do this wrap on all lever action rifles since the cord wrap will interfere with the trigger mechanism. As you can see, there's plenty of space for this trigger. But here, I'll show you another. This is the Model 94-22. I wasn't able to wrap around the trigger guard, but I just stopped it a little bit short, and that works nicely. That's the other side for you. And lastly, this Ruger 1022 has been, I've owned this thing for a long time, since I was 13 years old. I've wrapped the stock so I can attach an ammo pouch and a multi-tool to the back. Well, that's my cord wrapping tutorial for you. Hope you learned something, and take care.